Hi guys, welcome back to another part of Core Java tutorial. In this part we are going to learn something more about interfaces in Java. Today I am going to demonstrate how to use an interface as a reference to a class. That means all the abstract methods in a class is accessible through a reference of that interface. So I explain it with a complete example. So here is the main class. Here I declare the main method public static void main. Here is the main method. Okay, now here I'm going to create an interface my interface. I just create an interface called my interface. Inside this interface there is an abstract method called public void interface method. I just create an abstract method here called interface method. Now I am going to create another class that implement this interface class. Interface test implements that interface, my interface. So you need to implement that abstract method here. Here there is only one abstract method is present in this interface. So here this class just implement that interface. So you need to implement that interface here. So here I just implement that abstract method public void interface method, and I just print a message here. Display from interface method. Now I am going to create another method inside that class, not an abstract method. So public void class method, I name it as class method. In this method I just print another message here, system.out.println. Display from class method. Okay, in this class there are two methods. First one is the abstract method of that interface, and second one is a class member function called the class method. Okay, now here I am going to access this abstract method. That means these abstract methods from that interface using a reference of that interface. Here the interface name is interface, my interface. So here I'm going to use a reference of that interface, my interface. I give it as I name that object as my is equal to, but here only the reference is corresponding to that interface, but the instance is of this class. That means interface test. Interface test. Okay, in this statement you can see that actually the reference variable is of interface type. That means my interface, but the instance is corresponding to that class. That means interface test. Now I just access that abstract method, interface method, using this reference of that interface. So mi dot interface method. Okay, by using an interface reference, it is only possible to access the abstract method inside that class. It's not possible to access any other method using an interface reference. Here the interface reference is mi. Now I just try to call that other method, that other class method. Here other class method is the class method. So if I try to call this, it will return an error, class method. Definitely it will return an error because it is not possible to access any other class member functions other than abstract method using an interface reference. So if I want to access this method also, I need to create an object of this class. So for accessing that method, I just declare and create an object of that class. Interface test is equal to new interface test. Now by using that object, I am able to access that class method called class method. Okay, guys, this is how we using an interface reference for accessing an abstract method present inside a class. Now we need to check this project. I just run it. Okay, here is the output: display from interface method and display from class method. Guys, this is how we using an interface reference for accessing an interface method. That means an abstract method. But notice that it is only possible to access the abstract method through this interface reference. It is not possible to access any other class methods through an reference of an interface. Guys, please subscribe my channel for getting more video updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part of this tutorial.